Hi, I just got this cartridge, Love You a Latte. It's a Cricut Light cartridge, and I wanted this cartridge for so long, and I finally won it on eBay. And I guess I wanted it not only because of the images, because I guess also because I'm a coffee drinker and I just love some of these images that it has on it. But I also wanted the cartridge because I saw 2 YouTube videos that featured a teacup, or a coffee cup rather. And that's one of the reasons why I really decided to go ahead and try and get this cartridge. So this is the project that I made. It's a teacup mini. And the 2 ladies that inspired me were Lilsweetpea Videos, and she did a teacup mini album. And also my sister Scrapper, she did a Proverbs 31 mini album. And so the theme of the mini is Proverbs 31, and it's entitled A Cup of Wisdom. So the shape of the mini was inspired by Lilsweetpea Video. And so I took this from the Love You a Latte cartridge, and I cut it using lightweight chipboard and my Cricut. And so here's how I decorated it. I used my Dymo label maker to make the title, and I matted it with some pattern paper. And the papers that I used are from My Mind's Eye, and it's a little 6x6 paper stack. And let me grab it real quick. This is the stack. It's called A Happy Heart. And as I said, these are some of the papers. And that's by My Mind's Eye. And so I also used some of this glittered border strip. This is a Recollections flower, and it's held together with 2 binder rings and a little rim tag. And each of the pages on the inside either has just a piece of pattern paper that holds the verses for Proverbs 31, which talks about a capable woman or a capable wife, or it has a scallop envelope. Well, it has a mixture of different pieces or elements that holds the little verses. But I made the scallop envelope into a pocket, and so it slides in there. This is the Martha Stewart little butterfly punch and a bling, and I used the butterfly punch there also. And on this page again, I just used a piece of pattern paper. The tags slide in there, the verses rather, and each of the verses I just printed it out on my computer, and then I backed it with some pattern paper. And that's coming. I'm gonna have to re-stick that. And then here's the scallop envelope again, and here are the verses. I made that into a pocket. And then here the scallop envelope is folded, and so the verses slide from here. Added some bling and flowers. And this is just a piece of pattern paper behind here, and this is a piece from the Sizzix luggage tag die. And so 2 verses are here. And this is the top note shape, and I just folded it in half, made a pocket, and I die cut this butterfly from a Sizzix die and wrapped it around it. This is the scallop envelope again, die, and these are just some Martha Stewart branches, leaves. And then this is the Sizzix postcard die. I folded it in half and wrap this Sizzix leaf around it. And this is a Martha Stewart punch, border punch. So I made that into a little band, and it holds those verses. And this is another Martha Stewart border punch. And this last page, this is another scallop envelope, and it's folded differently there to create a little pocket. And so I put those verses in there, and then I just used a band there. I need to get that. And so on the back, here is Proverbs 31, and I cut that with my Cricut Mini using the Cricut Craft Room, and I Mod Podged it so that the letters would not come off from opening it and looking in it. So this is my Cricut project using the Love You a Latte cartridge, and I know I'm going to love using that. And again, I was inspired by two ladies, Lilsweetpea and Mysistersscrapper. And so thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, edit to add. These are the two different types of Sizzix envelope dies that I use. This is a Sizzix scallop with flowers die, and that is the one that's found here, like that. And all I did was folded that and made a pocket. And the other one is a Stampin' Up! Big scallop envelope. And I mentioned that I folded this one in a different way. So this is the way I folded it here. And then I folded this side. And then I fold that up into there. And so that made a pocket like that. And that was this pocket. Okay.